In the land of Tamriel, there will always be guilds dedicated to the study of magic, whether it be the lame-ass College of Winterhold or the basic bitch mages guild. But there is one faction dedicated to the study of magic that rises above the rest. In Morrowind, there is the Great House of Telvanni, a group of ambitious, egocentric, and slightly sociopathic group of wizards that study magic for the sake of acquiring power. After all, their motto is, wisdom confers power, and power confers right. Now, you read the title of this video, so why should you join this apathetic, amoral organization where you must discreetly kill off your fellow house members in order to achieve higher prestige? Well, my fellow psychopathic Nerevarines and Dragonborns, I will be telling you why in this very video. The first reason you should join House Telvanni is because of funny. But why are they funny? Well, there's a bunch of reasons why they're fucking funny. While every faction has missions or duties or quests to perform, House Telvanni has chores. Told to find 3 rare dwarven books for the wizard Balades? That's like getting the mail. Tasked with putting down a slave revolt near Tel Brenora? That's just doing the dishes. The sexiest mer alive, Master Neloth, asks you to kill a bitch so you can get some kick-ass new robes? Just another day taking out the trash. Additionally, the vibe of many of the Telvanni Magisters are as hilarious as the Shivering Isles themselves. Mistress Thorana is a loony Telvanni master who will give you rewards like Daedric armor or 11,000 drakes for retrieving a bow that smells like ash yams, which ends up being Auriel's bow itself. Wonder how it got into the hands of the snow elves. But regardless, she also talks about herself constantly and is not fully there to the point where everyone hates her. She even has a Morag Tong writ on her head as well. Divaith Fjör made female clones of himself and calls them his daughters, and also does some weird things on the side with them, and also allows you to loot his rare valuables in the Corpusarium if you can survive. The rewards in the Corpusarium include Savir's Hide, the Daedric artifact given by Hircine himself to random assorted mortals. Master Neloth, sexy mer that he is, also is undeniably funny, especially when he reacts to his steward Verona's death.
Dead? Well, that's annoying.
Or when he performs an experiment on the Dragonborn and this dialogue happens.
Well, that's unexpected. I presume you are blind, given the state of your eyes.
Master Neloth, what have you done to her? What are those things growing out of her eyes?
It's nothing that can't be fixed. The spell, that is. I think I can fix the spell. It should only take a couple more years. But first I need some data. Try wiggling them. No, don't shake your fist. Wiggle the tentacle things where your eyes used to be.
I think I'm going to be sick.
From the way they are waving about, I'm assuming they aren't under your control. And I see now that your tongue is also, well, it's probably best if I don't say. Don't bother trying to scream, though.
The second reason you should join House Telvanni is because they are simply superior to every other Mages Guild. House Telvanni is superior to the Mages Guild because after the Oblivion Crisis, the Mages Guild was disbanded and dissolved into 2 splinter organizations, the Synod and the College of Whispers. You never hear anything about the College of Whispers, and the Synod got their asses kicked by some blind Falmer gremlins, and last I checked, House Telvanni is still around, so House Telvanni is better. Also, the Mages Guild actually banned necromancy, which is pathetic, and they're a bunch of bitches. And also, House Telvanni is superior to the College of Winterhold because the entire guild is so fat and lazy that they have the Dragonborn, regardless of magical aptitude, become the Archmage and force the Dragonborn to do everyone's chores, and not in the cool, funny Telvanni way. And House Telvanni is better than the Sijic Order because, fuck you, that's why. The third reason why you should join House Telvanni is because of their aesthetic. I mean, seriously, every other faction will let you join and have you become the leader regardless of magical aptitude, or any aptitude for that matter, but House Telvanni says fuck you and makes you earn your place. Additionally, they are more unique than any other guild, from their name to their lore to even their location, residing in giant mushroom towers cultivated from secret means, and living in areas surrounded by water, making it a bitch for the common folk to reach you. Also, the Telvanni don't want to talk to you so much that you must learn a levitation spell or purchase a levitation scroll in order to navigate their towers, because the Telvanni believe stairs are for peasants, and for members of House Drez. The fourth and final reason why you should join House Telvanni is because they are simply a strong faction. I mean, sure, the Oblivion Crisis messed up the Telvanni, forcing them to rely on the ignorant Redoran, and the Argonian invasion did destroy a great deal of House Telvanni. And those are all the reasons on why you should join the great House Telvanni. Whether you are an illusion-wielding maniac or a bone-wearing barbarian, we can always find a use for you, from chores to amoral experiments. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't love to slave away for some ancient secluded Telvanni wizard who made his home out of an enormous mushroom he cultivated himself and is so disinterested in the affairs of the common folk that he has a spokesperson called Mouths handle those affairs? I hope you enjoyed this video, where I basically just bragged about House Telvanni being the superior faction that they are. And if you have any problems with House Telvanni, make sure to say absolutely nothing but praise for them down in the comments below. And with that being said, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video, and ask that you like the like button and like the subscribe button to prove your devotion to House Telvanni. And I will see you whenever the fuck I decide to upload again. House Telvanni be with you.
Please, O hero of Skyrim,